So a woman bought a house for $1 in North Dakota.
Oh,
And
$1?
yes, $1. That's it.
Only $1.
Yeah, she has to fix it up a bunch and stuff, but she's sharing her journey of like fixing this $1 house up. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of cost, but in North Dakota, the houses are really cheap
We checked.
because it's rural and there's nobody there really.
The whole one person North Dakota really enjoy you guys coming down and see them.
I want to move there because, like, yeah, get a 20 something K house and it's all good condition.
How's it get for $1 though?
Yes, please. Because she has to fix it up a lot. But I don't know. She's going to tell us. She'll tell us.
Maybe we can look at some on Zillow if we want to.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But this mess is like 70 something parts. So this is going to have to be a series. But we'll look at a few videos today.
Can we talk about 70 parts in a series more than once of the same thing?
Maybe if it's interesting enough. Because, I mean, like, I don't know how many videos are like her talking and explaining things, and then how many are just her fixing things up. And if it's mostly fixing things up, we can probably skip a lot.
Okay, sweet. Okay, let's get into it then.
I bought this house for $1 and today I'm going to tell you how. It all started when I moved from Louisville, Kentucky to a small town in North Dakota, and houses in this small town regularly sell for under $100K, so it's already way cheaper. The first house I went to see was a one-bedroom, and the foundation in that house was awful. It looked like it could fall over at any moment, so I decided against that house. The owner of the house with the bad foundation told me that he had this other house that he was willing to give away if someone was willing to fix it up. This is the house he was willing to give away. It's been vacant and used for storage for many years. This is the only heat source. The electrical is in need of some serious updating. So there's no water, and this is the state of the bathroom. The foundation down here is so solid though. It was built in 1924, so the wood is just built different. Also, this hardwood floor upstairs is so solid. Once I found out that the foundation was solid, I said I'll take it, and I gave him $1 to make the paperwork easier. And now I'm filming the whole journey on TikTok, so hit that follow button if you want to see me transform this house. I bought this house for $1.
The only heating source is a fire-based furnace.
I'll take it for $1.
Yeah, honestly, me too. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, look at the house. It's pretty good. And as long as the foundation is solid, because I guess the rule should be don't buy a house, no matter how cheap it is, if the foundation isn't solid, because you're going to spend like over the regular house payment just to fix it.
No, for real, honestly. So you don't really got that, like, well, so you got a lot of work to do. You can see the electricity, as you said, electricity is bad,
Yeah.
everything. But at least there's no giant holes in the wall all over the place. It's like only certain ones.
For real. And that looks like the paint.
That is mostly, well, that's
Is
the
it?
paint there. Right here's
Oh.
the paint. But I'm pretty sure I saw a hole in the wall somewhere in this video.
Oh, yeah.
Just look at that ceiling.
Ooh,
Ooh,
for
yeah,
$1.
for $1. See, like most of this house is in pretty good condition. So you just decided to give away a good condition house.
North Dakota is where it's at.
For real.
North and South Dakota, but North Dakota might be cheaper
Yeah.
based on what I saw on Zillow. But I don't know because there weren't that many houses for up there for South Dakota.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like honestly she don't got that much work to do. Most of the holes, most of the walls are good. Ceilings are good. Floor's good. She has a lot of chip paint. Maybe you need to replace that drywall right there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see back. I thought I saw a ceiling hole. That's not well. Yeah, right there. Do you see that?
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, there might be bugs and animals in there.
Yeah. Past that point, everything's pretty good. Then once again, her water, as she said, water's not running and electricity's bad. So if she does any electricity, it could burn down the house.
Ooh.
I bought this house for $1 and today I'm going to tell you how. It all started when I moved from Louisville.
Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Can you stop buying wires? You have food. You got anything you want to say? I'm gonna put you back in your case now.
Ferret noises.
There, noises.
But then the houses that are built like a long time ago, the old houses, they're made with like better materials a lot of the time.
Oh yeah. Because I think at this point, companies didn't realize yet that selling faulty products meant you had to sell more products to the same person. So they didn't know that yet, and decided we're going to be honest. We're going to give people stuff they need.
Yeah, now we have inflation and cheaper materials for a higher cost. Yay.
Woo! I love giving people stuff that was going to break for a higher price.
It sucks.
It really does.
Don't buy the new house.
Don't.
Not even the constructions that are just built.
They're meant to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they want to sell it to you because it's like, ooh, new construction, brand new. No one's ever lived in here.
Oh yeah, for
Not
real.
good.
I wonder how much it would cost her to get a updated heating system.
I don't know. Probably too much.
Because right now I'm looking here, on one of the comments. North Dakota is basically a border of Canada. Well, not
Yeah.
basically, it is border state of Canada. Winters are really bad up north, so she's gonna need that heat and water, like they said.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hooey. Everything's gonna have to be redone.
Not for real. The plumbing electrical wouldn't have to be what I can't speak. I can't read. I'm sorry. I add words that aren't there all the time. So let me try that again. The plumbing and electrical would have needed to be redone on a 100-year-old house anyway. The bones are amazing. That's where see the season inside of it skeleton in my house.
Yeah, skeleton house.
Skeleton house. Exactly. So you said this is a series, right?
Yes. I cannot find the playlist. Where the heck is?
Hey, we're going to go to our channel then.
And why when you bookmark, the thing doesn't show up, but the playlist shows up on the phone. But now it's not showing up here.
Well, now I gotta go to our channel then.
The heck?
Or TikTok channel. Save TikTok.
TikTok.
TikTok has become a really big part of society and the economy. So save TikTok. Don't ban it on January 19th. Bad idea.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Right at the top.
Right at the top.
I bought a house for $1 full of vintage collectibles, and yesterday I went through everything to see what I'm going to keep. Today I'll show you everything I decided to keep, starting with this closet full of stuff. This is going to be an epic transformation, so my goal is to keep some stuff that remind me of the beginning. Decided to keep these light fixtures. Here's my favorite one. I kept this wooden bed frame. I'll paint this chair and use it as a plant holder. Going to try to paint this table as well and bring it back to life. This National Geographic chest full of CDs from the 20s and up. I kept the stainless steel sink, and on top of it is old comics. A lot of people said this brought back memories for them, so I decided to keep it and make it something cool later on. I have this chest with gold accents I'm going to turn into a coffee table maybe. I'm turning this into a plant holder. Here's a corner cabinet. I kept some trinkets as well. I already told you about the 1950s Philco fridge and this in the kitchen, but I also decided to keep the thing on top. I'll keep this wooden dresser. A lot of you suggested I keep everything and sell it and make a lot of money, but this is the previous owner's stuff in here. He's working on getting the auction company out, and the last thing I want to do is take his valuables when he gave me a house for $1. I bought a house for $1 full of...
I was gonna say she should sell some things, but this is someone else's stuff. This is his storage house basically. So yeah, she shouldn't do that. That's not nice.
That's so cool, and he's letting her keep like whatever she wants to keep.
Yeah, basically keep what you want, and I'll sell everything else. That's what he said.
I love all of that. I love vintage stuff, and the comics, they look so interesting.
They look like they haven't been touched in years, but also haven't decayed in years.
Yeah, they were so good condition.
He truly could sell those, and they probably make $1 million.
For real.
But no, but seriously, it's really I never knew there's a National Geographic box for CDs and DVDs.
Me neither.
The heck? Since when?
Bruh.
Also, that's super vintage, I guess, that I know of. But the thing is, because I've talked about this before, the Amazon house video. Sorry, someone just the Temu scam texted me.
Give me a house from Temu.
Talking about the fridge. She has a 1950s fridge. Those things are made of pure metal.
Yep, and they're better than the fridges today, those Samsung fridges.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that thing, even if that thing that thing turns off, that thing is keeping food cold because it's made of pure metal. There's no air escaping, no air entering until you open that fridge.
It's so crazy how like a lot of old stuff, like technology and stuff, like fridges are sold for cheaper, but they're better.
Yeah.
But then they're vintage, so then sometimes they might be more expensive.
I don't know what you can say. Sorry, yawning. But yeah, I feel like a lot of business is going to be not really going to be showing much of a something of a financial thing. It's more going to be like what I'm doing now. But yeah, this is really nice.
It shows you a cool process. Like you might find something like this, a good deal, somewhere along the lines of this, and now you can see a flipping process. It's really cool.
The biggest issue is that hole in that ceiling. That was a hole in the ceiling. That looks horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, there's not that many that I've seen from this video.
Yeah.
Next video.
I recently bought this house for $1 and I'm filming the whole process of fixing it up. This house is full of vintage collectibles. Here's an 1854 electric machine. You put your fingers in here and then all your nervous diseases are gone. Here's a National Geographic magazine from 1923. Here's another spot full of vintage collectibles. This is actually all of the previous owner's stuff, but he said I could go through it and take dibs before the auction company comes. This house was built in 1924 and I want to keep the old-timey feeling alive. The first thing I'm keeping is this 1950s Philco fridge. I'm going to refurbish it and make it look brand new. I'll keep this for the kitchen because why not? I'm going to refurbish this old sink. I'll refurbish this as well to keep in the kitchen. Some old lampshades that I want to keep. Look at all these cool light holders. Here's an old wood burner that is really cool. It's actually attached to the house. Alright, today's project, I'm going through all this stuff. I'll put it in a pile of everything I'm keeping, and that will be next video. So hit that follow button if you're interested in that. Recently,
this is going to be heard this doing stuff. Once again, the aspect of a wood burner is cool and all, but now I gotta go outside all the time and get more wood. I get you want to keep the old timey feel because it's a different house, but if it don't have no central AC, you can cut me out.
You can still cut me in because it's $1. I can get around all of that other stuff. I can deal with it. It's not that serious. It's a $1 house.
That's ridiculous.
I'll take it. It's way better than nothing.
You're right. It's something.
Such a nice house.
It's nice. There's probably not much you can talk about in this video.
It's just an interesting process.
It is an interesting process, but that's about it. Not I mean, I'm gonna say, keeping the style, but like, it probably would be cost too much to upgrade it completely.
Probably, I would just keep it.
Yeah, just make sure there's no holes.
Just upgrade the stuff that's broken and needs to be refurbished, I guess.
Yeah.
Because this looks really nice. It's such a good house.
It's really, I wonder how. Well, since it's North Dakota, since no one's really low population, there are like a bunch of houses like this who are out there, and the both of the Dakotas just untouched.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. Next video. What you got?
I bought this house for $1. Let me give you a tour. Here is the living room. You are greeted with this right when you walk in the front door, and then once you go past the living room is the dining room. As you can see, all the ceilings need a lot of repair and all of the walls as well. There is a reason this is $1. There's nice hardwood floor down at the bottom that just needs a really nice clean. There's mold in that corner, so there's a lot of work that needs to be done in here, but I'm gonna make it my home in the next few months to a year. There's a ceiling and the kitchen needs repair as well, and here's the kitchen. It has no stove, no anything, and then you go around the kitchen and there is the basement down here. I'll take you there at the end. Here is the bathroom area. I plan on putting the bathroom in the second bedroom though. So here's the second bedroom where I plan on putting the bathroom. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here. The owner is working on getting all of this out for me. But once you go around and through the dining room and through the living room, to the right up here will be my bedroom. Here's my bedroom. A lot of stuff in here as well, and a nice sized closet right there. Now I'll take you down to the basement. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. Again, there's a reason this is $1. Here's the basement. All this stuff will be gone, like I said. And then here is the other part of the basement. So yeah, that's my house tour. I'll be making this my home in the next few weeks. If that interests you, hit that follow button. I bought this.
I'm not gonna lie, it's nice that she got it's good, a great house for $1. Truly, honestly, not much work needs to be done except for that mold. I gotta check all those walls now.
Hope it's not black mold.
You know darn well it's black mold. She's exploding her lungs as we speak.
Ooh, yeah, I hope there's no asbestos in it. Not the asbestos.
It's a house from 1920.
1924.
You know there's nothing but asbestos in this house. The whole wall, the whole house is made of asbestos.
Like someone said, it's probably haunted.
Demons. Anyway, I don't like it. The floor layout, in my eyes, kind of sucks. But it's still a really good house. A lot of rooms.
It is. That is so nice. But something we can talk on this about finances is the owner probably wanted gone so bad because it's such a liability and it was eating up all of his money. And that's what happens when you buy a house and you probably couldn't afford to fix all of this up. So he would rather just have it gone, basically give it away than to throw like thousands, hundreds of thousands of more dollars into it anymore.
Oh no, for real, really. Because we had watched a video like 2 months ago about a town that had a bunch of houses, and now they're all abandoned because the company. I was gonna say like a company could buy this house out because they could have used the land or whatever. This guy wants this house gone.
Yeah.
He's tired of it. He couldn't find nothing for it for all these years. He's just using it as storage for all his knickknacks and paddywhacks.
Yeah.
Probably got tired of it, wanted to get rid of it, didn't want to destroy it or bulldoze it because it would cost money too. So he's actually lucky that she came around.
Right? See, they're both benefiting. So if you're wondering why he would give this away for $1, that's most likely why.
Well, I wonder if the property taxes is on this.
Ooh. Oh.
Does North Dakota have property tax? Well, everything has property tax, right?
Yeah. I wonder if she had to pay like any of that, like if there's any left over and maybe he wasn't paying it and she had to pay the lien on it.
Probably. I'm gonna say this. These TikTok videos, we're doing cool stuff like this, is all fun and dandy and nice to look at and interesting. But there's always something they're not telling you.
Yeah, if I was in this situation, I would just tell it all because I don't want to be misleading people out here thinking that it's that easy. And yeah, I would specify just so everyone knows because not everything on TikTok is real,
Nope.
but you don't want to mislead your viewers. And we want to know the process just in case we're in the situation too.
For real. Show me the process.
Show me the whole thing. I want to see all the bills.
Every bingo bill right now. Because that's the biggest issue is that she's going to fix it up. She got to buy hardwood, dry wood insulation. If she wants to change that pipes, she got to find a pipe and basically metal work for it to fit the furnace.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a lot. But, that's still good. Also, I want to know where she's living at right now. I don't want to pry in her information, but I truly want to know because we had gotten in contact with somebody to repair a trailer. Or I don't know if we're planning on doing it at all, really. But
if it's good condition, I'll live in it, but there's probably asbestos and animals.
There's a hole in the wall in the ceiling and a hole in the bathroom floor. It's not a good condition. you a dang lie.
We have ferrets and they will be gone.
Oh no, there's gonna be a fox inside the house.
Ooh wee.
But yeah, only for $2,000. That's nice.
Actually, less than $2,000.
Oh yeah, she did tell me less. I was on a phone call with her. She really called really early in the morning. I hated that.
Can we wait until at least 9?
At least past 10. Wait until past 10.
Or maybe 11.
That sounds like the best time to call somebody.
Yeah.
We're yapping about something stupid right now, but still, I want to know because if we're going to be, because since we actually have the ability to do something like this, because we have gotten in contact with people, but we had not really planned on doing it. Where do they live at? Where are they staying at? Where is their residence? Where's their shelter at this moment while they're doing all this?
It depends on like the health violations, if there are any, and all of that. Because maybe she could live in there, but she says there's electrical issues and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if that, like, I don't know. She might live in there.
a fire could break out at any moment.
Just might not be safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it ain't condemned.
For real, I truly want to know where you living at.
Me too. And are there squatters in there? Is there frogging going on?
Or they gonna live at the basement? They got nowhere to live. There's so much stuff in here.
They're in your walls.
In your own, no,
Definitely be in the walls.
yeah. Anyway, but I truly wonder if she's gonna show us what she's doing for a shelter at this point. Is it a camper, an RV? Because truly, if I had an RV, I definitely would do the repair the trailer park house thing.
Yeah. Or maybe a car outside of the house. See, when you have a house and you have the car outside of the house, that makes living in the car easier.
If you have a home, it makes being homeless less homeless. But no, yeah, seriously. Anyway, that's
awesome.
Oh, you got it.
Follow for updates because I want to know.
Yeah.
Maybe she tells us where she lives in 72 parts.
In part 74, she says, "Oh yeah, I've been living in this double decker RV the entire time." That is funny. Alright, so now she's legit just working on it. She's not even less than more than 10 seconds. This is a lot of work.
If this is copyright,
I hope not.
ooh.
Also, speaking of this, we can do the same thing in Japan right now. I think I said that before. Because rural areas are dying up there. So if you actually want to move to another country and do this, you can.
And they will pay you to move there sometimes.
Sometimes you got to contact the travel travel board, the tourist board of Japan.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and they'll do it. They'll help you out. They'll give you food and water budget too if you do advertisements for them.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's basically a job.
that's a good job.
I might as well. I might look it up. I won't live in Japan. I'm not gonna lie. I want to move to a place that doesn't have people who speak English because
Yeah.
learning language is hard.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, finally.
Ooh,
I bought this house for $1 and today I'm giving you the exterior tour. Here's the front of the house. It was built in 1924 and all of the siding and windows are still from the original build. I will have to replace the deck. I'm going to build one all the way across. I'll definitely be tearing it down. There are 12 windows on the house. 3 of the windows have broken glass. For the siding to be 100 years old, it is very solid. One side of the roof has already been finished by the previous owner. The other side definitely needs to be redone and I ordered the materials. They should be here within 2 weeks. Here's the back of the house and I do have a mud room. It'll be kind of hard to show you because it's such a small room, but here's the inside. Here's where the garage used to be. Now it just has old wood and brick on it. Here's an old bed frame I might actually keep instead of the wooden one. I also have this big bush next to an outhouse that's mine, and I haven't opened it yet, so let's see. Kind of nervous about this. There it is. Once I put a fence up, I'll show you more of the backyard.
I'm seeing a real big lack
I
of
bought this
bugs
house for
in
$1
that
and today I'm giving you...
That's actually really good.
This is concerning.
It's haunted. It's on the land. Have you seen what's that movie? Hold Your Breath. Have you seen Hold Your Breath, guys? It's a movie on Hulu about a rural area in the Dust Bowl.
Oh, yeah, that movie.
This is what's happening.
Yeah, there's always a reason why it's sold for $1.
Mm-mm-mm. I like it. I looking at the area around her. It looks really desolate, and that scares me.
Yeah, I really hope there's neighbors because I do not want to live like away from everything. I don't feel safe.
Me neither.
I already don't really feel safe in like North Dakota because it's like an area that I'm not used to. And I just don't know how the people are there.
I hope they're not Jim Crow.
If you live in North Dakota, comment.
I truly want to know how's the social climate in North Dakota?
And I'm intrigued. I like North Dakota, so
Yeah,
yeah. I like North Dakota, South Dakota, all the Dakotas. Dakota Fanning.
Dakota Kai. But no, seriously, I want to know also how cold does it really get? Like, cause I know you're near Canada, so it must get
Mm,
really bad.
I hope it snows a lot. Also, if your name is Dakota, comment.
Don't
Shout out to all the Dakotas.
I don't like you, Dakota.
We celebrating Dakotas today.
Today's Dakota Day.
Yes, Dakota appreciation.
I'm sorry, I keep doing that. I can't speak, so this is really difficult for me. I'm sorry.
So stupid.
All right, let's look up again. I really hope that she goes into what she's doing for housing or spot. It could be a van, it could be a car. I just want to know.
Yeah, me too.
I truly just want to know. That's all I want to know.
Yep.
Going by that van that's all down the street. We're gonna go to that trailer park area and fix up that trailer park.
Ooh. I hope she deeply inspected this though.
Probably not.
Well, there might be mold in the walls.
Yeah, but also yeah, she needs to be really careful on that deck. That could cut up her leg really bad.
Yeah, put a mask on inside if there's stuff in the walls.
Oh, trust me, if I'm doing this, I'm not walking in that place without a respirator on.
I bought this house for $1 and today I'm telling you exactly how much money I have to fix it up. I'm keeping a notebook of every single cent I spend on the renovation. So far I've spent $2,000 on the roof materials that should be here in 2 weeks. I live in North Dakota, so I need a new furnace ASAP. I got an estimate for $3,500 for a new furnace. Also, an electrician came in and he's going to give me an estimate on all new wiring and a new box. I'll get that estimate within the week and I'll let you know, but he did say I get to keep these switch buttons, which is very exciting. Okay, now to the part of how I'm going to be able to afford this renovation. This is where I currently live, but I sold this house and have to be out by September 20th. With the sale of this house, I'm getting my down payment back, which was around $15,000. I'm also getting the equity of the house, which is around $20,000. After all the real estate fees and the taxes and all that good stuff, I'll probably be getting around $30,000. I'm using that $30K to fix this $1 house. You guys think I can do it for $30K? I'll keep you guys updated every step of the way. I bought this house for...
My prayers have been answered. I asked where she's living. She's living at home.
She got into it quick.
Yeah.
That's all we need to know.
Oh wait, so if she gets that done and she had a down payment for a house already, does she get to keep the rest of it?
Wait, the rest of what?
The money, because he's getting money back from the sale and down payment for the other house.
Oh, yeah.
She keeps the rest of it.
Because so the equity amount is what you get from the sale, but then there might be like whatever else might have to go toward the mortgage if it's not paid off, and then out of that is also like what you get is realtor fees, and then maybe seller fees. Is that also closing costs, like, but for selling? Maybe there's like some fees that go into that, so I think after that she gets to keep whatever else.
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. But truly, this is actually pretty cool. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and there are lots of hidden costs with houses and selling them and all of that. So that's another good thing to go into one day. But yeah, this is nice to know that what she spent, because see, even if it's $1, this is the amount that you're gonna have to do to fix it up. And that might still be kind of cheaper than most of the houses in North Dakota, but I did see some in good condition on Zillow and they were like 25K, and I saw one for like 22K. So you might have gotten it cheaper by just buying one of those.
Oh yeah, I truly wondering. Like, see, now this makes me think. Is she like so? She had a house that was 20K, right? And once again we saw them. They're not that bad. They're pretty good. They're pretty big. It's just because the fact that North Dakota is pretty empty. They're selling these houses for pretty cheap, right? So my question is, this is a passion project.
Yeah.
It's not a necessity. Also, I gotta warn you, people: stop. You can watch these videos. You can kick ideas. Be careful, because some of these people are doing this for fun or passion or something they want to do, not from necessity. If you need something from necessity, you gotta look somewhere else.
Yep. Because this, she might not even get like the full 30K back on the house. I think that might have just been an estimate because of calculations and stuff, but she doesn't know how much it's going to be for like electrical, plumbing, heating, air conditioning, all of that because she's trying to keep it like under 30K, but it might not be.
Like already this mess is going to be like, at least it could get up to 10,000.
Yeah.
Well, not
A
not
100,000?
no 10,000, not a
Wait,
hundred
what?
thousand. I said 10,000, not directly 10,000, but it's going to get close from just the wiring, the heat, and the plumbing alone.
Oh, I thought you meant like total.
Not total.
It could though.
Like together, they could get at least 9,000.
Yeah. Because the roof was pretty expensive, but not that expensive. That was like 2K.
Yeah.
But the electrical and the air and all of that is what's gonna like really eat up at the cost.
Yeah, like this lady right here said, 30K definitely is not gonna be enough. But I hope you can make it work.
Yeah, see, this is her passion project, but if it was for a necessity, I would just be buying the pre-built, already good condition house for 22K.
Yeah. So she's gonna get pretty far, and hopefully to get the stuff done that she needs.
Yeah,
She's gonna have to really choose between needs and wants for the house. She's gonna
yeah.
need that furnace done, need that electricity done, need that water done. The rest of the stuff, maybe she's gonna need the roofing if snow gets really that bad. But the rest of stuff's gonna probably have to wait.
Because it's going to be cold up there. So I hope she gets it done before winter or whatever else comes. Because you're going to be in there with no heat and you're going to freeze to death. Negative temperatures.
It gets really bad. I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you gotta be real careful with that.
Yep.
How long have we been recording here?
We-
All right, we can do like 2 more.
I bought this house for $1. Today I'm transforming the mudroom. You can see the entrance to the mudroom has a very old door and the back of it is falling apart. Lucky for me, the previous owner said I can use anything in this house before it goes up for auction. I love this external door right here, so I'm going to swap it out with the other one in the mudroom. Getting into the mudroom from the inside, this door needs repair as well. I'll look through the pile of old doors and try to find something. Before I do that, I need to clean the inside. There's mouse poop. Those haven't been washed in 30 years. Also, there's just debris and dust everywhere.
Plastic gloves.
This is all I've
Shout out to my neighbor for letting me use an extension cord from his house for electric. Once I replace the doors, I'll do some scrubbing in here and get it ready for painting and replacing the old boards. This feels like a beautiful start though. I bought this house for $1. Today,
very beautiful start. I like it.
She actually got really, really lucky with this because this thing
Yeah.
is not falling apart. She just needs to get rid of those doors, and get rid of some boards, and she's fine.
Yep.
So she really got really fortunate with this.
For real. See, this is why you want to strive to be debt free because there's so much you can do with your money to grow it and just focus on what you want out of life instead of slaving away at a job you hate just to pay off debt and all of this. Because this right here is nice. Because now that I'm debt free, I'm just looking for investments and stuff to just go to the next stage in my life.
Oh yeah, for real. Also, you can legit basically you're almost near her price point with those savings.
Yeah,
So you honestly could do this.
we could. And there are a lot cheaper options too. You just gotta be looking out.
You might need to kick some people out.
I'm not gonna do it. I can't.
Morally, I can't do it.
I mean, it's gonna happen. It's inevitable because if it's in foreclosure, it's gonna happen. But I don't know how long that takes. But I would still think that if you still have a house for now, you want to delay being out in the streets for as long as possible.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So I don't want to just come in and be like, get out now.
For real, I'm more like Unless they're like mean, and if they're really mean, I don't care about you no more morally.
Dang.
Get out of my house. But yeah, this is really nice. Really, really good. She's got really good with this.
Yeah.
I bought this house for $1. Here's what the room looks like now. I'm surprised how bright and open it feels. Here's what the kitchen looks like now. It is still cluttered, but a lot of progress has been made. My goal first is to declutter the kitchen, the bathroom, and my bedroom and make those 3 rooms livable. This morning, the previous owner and his friend were in here. They were decluttering and they made so much progress. I decided to try to help a little bit and we made a dump pile outside. Here's the dump pile.
Bless you.
Oh, sorry. No, that wasn't in the mic at all. I had to sneeze real bad. It was coming. It was coming. I'm sorry. Because of you.
We made this morning. I'm gonna borrow my dad's pickup truck and get it out of here. Alright, here's the first load. Shout out to my grandpa and my dad for helping me. Here's the second load. Here is the last load for dump day 1. I bought this house for $1.
I like to say I didn't know they had carpet. The first room has carpet.
Here's what the room.
You know there's bugs all up and down that carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eggs and everything.
Yeah. I truly, because that was the vent was over here. I thought that vent was part of the house. The vent was right there in the first videos when she showed the video when she showed this room first time. There's a vent there. I thought that was part of the house.
Oh. It looked part of it.
And it really did, but that turned out there was just a random vent. Why you still have a random vent?
The room looks like now. I'm surprised how bright and open it feels. Here's what the kitchen looks
Look at that. This area. It looks better. You know, just looking through the
like now. It is still cluttered, but a lot of my those 3
thing though.
The previous owner and his friend were in here. They were decluttering a little bit and we made a dump pile. The dump pile we made this morning. I'm gonna borrow my dad's pickup truck and get it out of here. Alright, here's the first load. Shout out to my grandpa and my dad for helping me.
I'll still say, get that grill.
Oh, yes.
That's good condition. Get that grill and use it.
That looks so nice. That's a good quality.
That is really good quality.
I need a pickup truck.
For real. But as they said, well, it's comment section, something blah blah dump. I was saying there was a lot of scrap metal there. See, they really could have took that. She probably could have added on to her what do you call it, budget.
Yeah.
Since there was stuff they were going to dump anyway, because I guess they already took out stuff they're going to auction. I would have asked, can I keep the scrap metal and sell it so I can afford to fix the house more?
Oh, yeah. See, this is how you work your money. Do all of this. Use a house equity. Invest in something else instead of spending it all away on stuff you don't need. And then take some of that stuff when you're giving something a value. Take that mess and sell it to put more into your investment.
For real. I truly did learn about scrap metal places from a video from I don't remember that guy, but they took a homeless guy to get scrap metal scrapped.
Mm-hmm.
So all you gotta do, honestly, truly, sometimes I was look for some scrap metal and just sell it. You know.
Yeah, use your valuables and your money wisely.
For real.
Because this right here is wise.
Very wise. But we can have time for one more because these are getting really short.
They are short.
She's getting a lot of views from these, so she's padding them out for the creator fund.
Welcome back to my $1 house series. Today's goal is to clean out this Hoosier cabinet. This morning I talked to an electrician. He seemed very optimistic that he could put electric in this house. The last electrician backed out on the job, so I was really happy to see his optimism, and he should send me a quote within the next week. Also this morning I filled out some paperwork to have a propane tank put on my property. Once the propane tank is put on my property, I'll be able to get the furnace in here, which is great because I live in North Dakota. All that should be happening within the next week or 2. It's time to take on the task of emptying out this Hoosier cabinet. I'm wanting to refurbish it, so I need to empty it first. There's all kinds of old containers. Here's some Finest sewing machine oil. Here's a sugar container. Here's a cigarette container. Here's an old school desk right next to it. I get asked about the wallpaper in the kitchen a lot. Here's what it is. I'm not going to keep it, but I might take some of it off and frame it and put it in the kitchen.
It's good quality.
Here's the before. Here's the after. I'm thinking about painting this some sort of fun color to add a splash of color in the kitchen. I organized everything in boxes for the auction company to take. Welcome back to my $1 house series.
I love the 1920s. 20 style. Stop trying to come at me for that mess.
You're safe. For now.
And I hope she's using her TikTok creator fund to also fund the house. And it's crazy how that one electrician backed out. Is it too much?
It would be too much for me. I'm not gonna lie.
At least someone can do it. They probably charge him more though.
Because now he has to put wire, because there's wiring up here, there's wiring in the walls. He has to take the wiring from the basement to the ceiling, or from the ceiling to the basement, and it's probably a lot of work, and he's gonna be there for days.
Yeah, because some electricians might not be qualified. I don't know. Maybe he felt he wasn't qualified.
Yeah. I was gonna say earlier from one of the videos we showed us where she lived at. I like how she stopped saying a word and then proceeded to say the word again when she got to the house. Which we don't know how far the distance is.
Oh.
It was pretty funny to me. I forgot to say that, but it doesn't matter now.
I wonder if because I know the materials are different from the 1920s, so does that make it harder for some electricians to do the work? Is it different wiring and different setup and stuff?
I don't know. I just asked my dad that because I think my dad's an electrician.
Oh.
But so since they did this, right? Is there schematics for the do they have schematics for electrical stuff? Could they just follow that?
Maybe. I don't think it would be that much different.
No, yeah, most definitely not.
Because it's still electrical stuff. Just older.
Yeah.
And different materials and stuff, but I don't think that much is different.
No, most definitely not. But she has to get propane now, and I just buy propane every now and then.
Ooh.
It sucks. But
that'll eat up that budget.
It would be. At this point, ma'am, you have land. Get some solar panels. And get electrical stuff.
Yeah, at that point, solar panels might be worth it.
Yeah, if you want some heat. I'm pretty sure that you can't get solar panels in super snowy areas because they'll destroy it. But find a second heat. You gotta get a better heating source, I think, at that point.
You don't want your investment to be destroyed.
No.
And how much is propane?
Well, she's getting propane for a house. She's gonna have a giant tank in her backyard, so probably gonna be a lot.
Ooh.
Because you see, the propane tanks that we use for grills are like $15, $16, $17.
Ooh, how much? How many times would she have to replace it?
I'm pretty sure they give you at least a couple months worth, half a year's, maybe a year, half a year plus worth of propane each time.
Oh, well, that's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It will suck when you figure out that you're out of propane this wintertime.
Ooh. Keep up with that. Keep on top of it.
Yeah. Because if they're gonna have a propane tank on her house, they're gonna have someone drive to her house in a propane truck and put it in.
Oh.
Because it's gonna be a big propane tank thing.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I think she's living the life.
The best life. You want to do one more video? Because honestly, these are really fast. I didn't expect them to be this fast. I thought they're gonna be at least. Hold up.
Airplane, jet noise, whatever.
Don't live near naval bases.
Ugh.
Anyway.
But it's cheaper if there's jet noise all the time.
Honestly, there's some houses on sale right next to it sometimes, and I wish I bought them.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's say, okay, let's look at the next video. Hold up. This was my entire childhood. Even during tests in school, these guys are doing stuff at night, during the day, in the morning, in the afternoon.
So annoying.
Shout out to veterans.
I'm getting so many comments every day that my house is haunted. Most of them are coming from the interior tour where I go down into the basement. I can 100% see why people are saying that. I have no electric in my house, so it's dark down here, and it's full of stuff. I'll give you the history of the house, and then I'll tell you if I think it's haunted. In 1924, the superintendent of the schools built this house. Years later, the owner that sold it to me, his family moved in. While I was walking through this house with the previous owner, he was telling me childhood stories. He was telling me stories about his grandma who lived here, and she sounded really cool, like she was always getting into projects and gardening and things like that. So at one point, this house was loved and cared for. But 30 years ago, it became vacant, and for 30 years straight, it was used for storage. This is when the house started falling apart. You can see that the ceilings are falling through, and a lot of repairs are needed to be made because for 30 years it's been nothing but storage. But that being said, I get great vibes in here. It just needs a lot of TLC to be brought back to life. Also, I'll vlog my first night sleeping in here and let you know if anything changes, but I hope you guys are wrong. I'm getting...
Alright, so let's say this. Are these videos not in order?
I have no idea.
'Cause I'm seeing a lot of stuff in the house that was gone legit 2 videos ago. And also, she used the electricity in the first video.
Oh,
These might not be in order.
I guess not. Well,
Is it haunted?
it might be.
But that now explains why there's a desk inside the house.
Yeah. That's cool. It was a schoolhouse
I think so, yeah.
or something like that.
Or superintendent built the house for some reason. Empty for 30 years.
That's crazy.
So that the house was actually empty like 99, not 99, but in the 90s.
Yeah.
So this is actually pretty good. Since that house is not new, it's old, but it was being kept up for at least like 70 years. And then the past 30, that's when it went downhill because no one was in it.
Yeah.
So basically, this house is not brand new, but it's still new.
It looks new enough, just needs a little bit fixed up. That's all.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay, I want to do one more.
You keep saying that.
These are so short.
Is this really gonna be one more?
Yes, it's going to be one more, all right, because we're almost at the 50-minute mark.
Welcome back to my $1 house series. Today's objective might be the hardest one yet. Downstairs in the basement, I have all these tires. The problem is that the furnace contractor is coming soon, so I need to clear out some space for him over here. My goal today is to remove these tires. The problem is that every other step is missing to go up the basement. My goal is to do 5 tires at a time, bring them up these stairs, through the mudroom, and place them outside right there. I'll be using my respirator mask and my gloves.
It's copyrighted. We'll wait till she's done with the music.
Yeah. Tires. More tires.
Man, I'm so tired.
But I will say, that scared me walking up the stairs.
I didn't realize there were missing steps. That is really bad for me.
Because even then, what if one of the steps falls through?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The furnace guy definitely has a lot more to work with. A few causes of concern popped up. This is the biggest crack I've seen in the basement so far. It is 100 years old, so some cracks are going to be here, of course. It still seems sturdy, so I don't know if I should worry about it or not.
Probably.
Maybe I can just put some concrete in there to fill the hole. Also, some of the tires had water and moisture in them. It might be because this side of the roof is the one that's damaged and the tires were down there. I feel very accomplished today, and I'll figure it all out one day at a time.
So, yeah, I was be scared of the stairs falling through because that tire is going to add extra weight.
Yeah.
I would have had at least not a system. She probably could have got through those windows if she had someone else with her.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Or put something soft under the stairs just in case, or crawl up them.
Honestly, I was thinking like maybe she can get a rope that's long enough.
A harness.
A harness or a rope. Tie it through the tires, not too much on one end, and pull them up so like they come out in like a snake formation. I think I'm probably thinking too much into it.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I would not want to play with the foundation at all. Because, like, if that starts crashing down, it's going to ruin a lot of the house. And it could also make it unsafe. So I would take the foundation very seriously before anything else.
Yeah. Okay, here's right here in the comments because, TikTok comments is full of experts. Always listen to comments. Never don't listen to him. Always listen to him. Even medical information. The cracks in any displacement, likely from water pressure, add to gutters and increase grade by basement to get water away, minimizing any more damage.
You are doing great. Okay.
Oh, I thought this was about me.
What?
Like, good job, Kanai. You can read. I'm not dumb. I just can't read correctly. I have a bad time reading out loud. What do you mean by grade?
Grade by basement. I don't know.
But it says right here, water is pressing against the soil. Change grade. What does that mean? But yeah, so I knew it because I felt like that crack was pushing inwards to the basement.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Not at all. Fix that immediately.
For real.
French drain.
Yes.
Basement sink. Oh, the basement might be sinking.
Ooh, foundation's falling inwards. The foundation wasn't good.
Poor draining. I guess it wasn't as good as it seemed.
Nope.
That's why you get it inspected.
Yeah, for real. Also, French drains are not good.
Yeah, because even if you get like a house like this for $1 or really cheap, and it seems like it's in good condition and all of that, it would be a good deal. You still want to run the numbers always and just make sure that your choice is better financially than another choice that would seem more expensive, but it really isn't. And there are contractors out here that want to scam you, but that's why you do your research so that you know the information you need to know. That way they think that you don't know and they can't come in here and scam you.
Yeah. But that's to be the last video because I don't want to make it. It's already over 50 minutes. So, my bad. It's pretty nice. Don't really see. Well, I can see we could do more videos about this if people wanted to. See how good the video does itself.
Tells it all really, but I don't know, maybe there'll be like some updates or insights, so I'll have to scroll through here, look at more.
Yeah, but truly, I think it's interesting, and it actually makes it seem better because we were talking about this before we saw that house on Zillow. I said we're gonna look up a Zillow, but this video is too long already.
We can do a segment later in another video, just scrolling through Zillow houses and seeing what we can find.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it seems great. You really gotta have money saved up for this.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna cost you a lot. It will cost you less depending on what you do. To do this than get a house. You know.
Yeah.
But you gotta be careful.
Never drain your savings or emergency fund on a house because you're going to need that because something is going to break at some point.
Yeah, most definitely.
And you just gonna be living in there with no AC or a sucky foundation, and then you might be in an unlivable home at some point.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So honestly, this is really good. She could get an Amazon house probably right next to it.
Yeah.
And then live in that till that's done.
That's what I would do.
Because she has till September 20. Well, it's been way past the time that she had to do this. I think this was this was like this year, right?
I don't know, but it might be.
Might be. Hopefully, well, it's 73 parts, and we're not watching all of them tonight. So hopefully she got it done in time, and we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll update you, I guess.
Well, goodbye, guys.
Bye. Like, comment, subscribe,
And
post notification bell, please.
And tell us what you like about the video or
Yes.
why you clicked on the video in the first place.
Yeah, we love to know.
I really want to know. I'm really confused. Goodbye.
Bye.